Are conspiracy theorists drawn to conspiratorial explanation, alternative explanations, or both? This is the title of a paper published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology. And just to clarify, by conspiracy theorists, I mean people who score high on generic measures of conspiracy belief, those measuring the tendency to believe in any conspiracy theory. The authors reason that if conspiracy theorists are drawn by conspiratorial explanation, then the status of the conspiracy, whether it's rejected by the authorities or not, should not matter. So even if the official narrative is the conspiratorial narrative, conspiracy theorists are still likely to believe it. The other possibility is that conspiracy theorists are drawn by alternative explanations, those rejected by authorities, regardless whether they are conspiratorial in content or not. The third possibility is that they are attracted to alternative conspiratorial explanations. To test which idea is likely true, the authors ran tests with French participants. The participants read a short text that asked them to imagine they live in France in 2032 and that the president has been shot and wounded by one of his bodyguards. Then participants read two explanations about the event. One was conspiratorial and one was non-conspiratorial. The conspiratorial said that the attack was planned by an extremist group within the government, and the non-conspiratorial that the bodyguard suffered undiagnosed psychological disease. But for half the participants, the conspiratorial explanation was the official explanation presented by the government, and the non-conspiratorial was the alternative explanation presented by a collective of citizens who carried an independent investigation. For the other half, this was switched, so the conspiratorial was by the collective of citizens and the non-conspiratorial by the government. Conspiracy theorists tended to believe the conspiratorial explanation and disbelieved the non-conspiratorial explanation. But here is an interesting twist. The non-conspiracy theorists believed more the official explanation both when it was conspiratorial and non-conspiratorial. For the conspiracy theorist, it didn't matter what the source of the explanation was. They always believed more the conspiratorial claim compared to the non-conspiratorial claim. So the non-conspiracy theorists were more influenced by the status of the explanation, whether it was official or not, but the conspiracy theories by the content of the explanation, whether it featured a conspiracy or not. The results were replicated in the two follow-up studies. It seems like everyone was biased. Conspiracy theorists in favor of conspiracy explanations and non-conspiracy theorists in favor of official explanations. These findings are similar with the results reported in a 2018 paper that found for non-conspiracy theorists, high-power sources were seen as more credible than low-power sources. So, what are conspiracy theories drawn to? I read the findings as conspiracy theories are drawn to conspiratorial explanations. Even though the authors argue conspiracy mentality involves both conspiratorial content and alternative status, for me the results are pretty clear and indicate that conspiracy theorists are drawn to conspiratorial explanations. Based on the findings, it seems that conspiracy theorists aren't rebels against authority. They just seem to be enjoying a good conspiracy. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.